think you're having a bad hair day. In North Korea, women only have 18 government-approved hairstyles to choose from. That's right, even your hair isn't your own in Kim Jong-un's regime, but this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the shocking rules North Korean women have to live by. Ever wonder what it's like to live in a world where your jeans could land you in jail? In North Korea, a woman's outfit isn't just a style choice. It's a matter of freedom or punishment. We're talking about a place where fashion police aren't just a figure of speech, they're a terrifying reality. Next, let's break it down. The North Korean government has a stranglehold on women's clothing. And it's not just about looking good, it's about control, pure and simple. Women are forced to dress conservatively, covering up from head to toe. No room for self-expression here, folks. You might think, so what? It's just clothes, right? Wrong. In North Korea, wearing the wrong outfit can have serious consequences. We're talking public criticism, questioning, or even worse, a one-way ticket to a labor camp. Yeah, you heard that right. A labor camp for wearing the wrong clothes. But wait, there's more. Jeans? Forget about it. The North Korean government has banned Western-style clothing, including our beloved denim. Why? Because they're terrified of Western influence. This isn't just about fashion. It's about limiting women's choices in every aspect of their lives. And if you think that's bad, let's talk about Pyongyang. In the capital city, women are straight up banned from wearing trousers. The government wants them to maintain a feminine appearance. It's like they're stuck in a time warp, forced to conform to outdated gender roles. Now, you might be thinking, surely they can express themselves through their hair, right? Think again. North Korean women are limited to about 18 approved hairstyles. 18. And don't even think about dyeing your hair an unnatural color. It's dark brown or black, or you're in trouble. The psychological impact of these restrictions is huge. As one source puts it, these rules highlight the struggle between personal expression and government control. Imagine living in a world where every aspect of your appearance is dictated by the government. It's not just about looking good, it's about your identity, your freedom, your very sense of self. But here's where it gets really interesting. Despite all these oppressive rules, some North Korean women are finding ways to push back. In some urban areas, informal markets called Jangmadan have popped up. These markets provide access to imported goods and modern styles, leading to a slight relaxation of the dress code in some places. It's a small victory, but it shows that even in the face of overwhelming oppression, the human spirit finds a way to express itself. These women are risking everything for a chance to wear what they want, to feel like individuals in a sea of government-mandated uniformity. While we're fretting over what to wear, North Korean women are facing a much bigger problem. Imagine a world where your job is assigned, your marriage is arranged, and you can't even leave town without permission. Sound like a dystopian novel. For North Korean women, it's just another Tuesday. Let's talk about careers. In North Korea, women don't get to choose their dream job. The government plays career counselor, dictating job assignments like they're handing out homework. And here's the kicker. Refusing isn't an option. You either take the job or face consequences that make a bad performance review look like a walk in the park. But here's where it gets wild. Despite these restrictions, North Korean women have become the breadwinners of their families. They're contributing over 70% of family income, mostly through informal market activities. It's like they're playing an economic game of survival, and they're winning, even with the deck stacked against them. This shift happened after a devastating famine in the 1990s. Women had to get creative to keep their families alive. They started selling anything they could get their hands on. Animal feed, scrap materials, you name it. It's a testament to their resilience, but it's also a stark reminder of the impossible situation they're in. Now, let's talk about love and marriage. In North Korea, it's not about finding your soulmate. It's more like a business transaction, with family and government playing matchmaker. They're not looking for chemistry or compatibility. It's all about social standing. Romantic, right? But the pressure doesn't stop at the altar. Once married, women face intense pressure to have sons. It's seen as their duty, their contribution to society, and if they can't deliver, the consequences can be severe. It's like living in a real-life version of The Handmaid's Tale, minus the red cloaks. And don't even think about divorce. In North Korea, it's not just frowned upon, it's a social death sentence. Especially for women, they face discrimination, social bias, and often struggle to rebuild their lives. It's like being stuck between a rock and a hard place, with no way out. Travel restrictions add another layer to this oppressive system. Women need government permission just to move within the country. It's not about taking a fun road trip. It's about basic mobility, access to education, and work opportunities. Imagine needing a permission slip just to visit the next town over. Think the control stops there. Think again. North Korean women face a health crisis that's straight out of a nightmare. Imagine needing permission just to take care of your body. Sound crazy? It's just another day for them. Let's talk about something we often take for granted: basic health care. In North Korea, even the most essential health products are out of reach for most women. Contraceptives and sanitary products, they're not just scarce, they're luxury items. It's like living in a world where taking care of your body is a privilege, not a right. Here's the shocking truth: North Korean women are forced to use unhygienic alternatives during their periods. We're talking cloth towels, folks, not by choice, but because they have no other option. It's not just uncomfortable, it's downright dangerous for their health. But wait, there's more. Contraceptives, good luck finding those. The government has made it nearly impossible to get condoms or birth control pills. It's like they're playing a cruel game with women's bodies, leaving them with little control over their own reproductive health. You might be thinking, well, at least they have the option of abortion, right? Wrong. Abortion is illegal in North Korea. Women who find themselves with an unwanted pregnancy are stuck between a rock and a hard place. They face imprisonment or social stigma if they try to end the pregnancy, or they're forced to have a child they might not be ready for. It's not just about physical health either. North Korean women are cut off from the world in ways that mess with their minds. They can't access foreign media or music without risking severe punishment. We're talking imprisonment or even execution. All for what? Watching a K-drama or listening to some K-pop, and forget about traveling. Even within their own country, women need government permission to move around. It's like being trapped in a cage, unable to explore, learn, or grow. The government claims it's protecting women from dangerous Western ideas, but let's be real, it's all about control. This lack of freedom doesn't just impact their bodies, it messes with their minds too. Imagine living in a world where you can't make basic decisions about your health, your entertainment, or even where you can go. It's not just oppressive, it's soul-crushing. Now think about your own life. The freedom to buy tampons or condoms without a second thought. The ability to binge watch your favorite shows or blast your music without fear. The option to hop in your car and drive to the next town over just because you feel like it. These aren't just conveniences, they're fundamental freedoms that North Korean women can only dream of. You might think you got it tough, but for North Korean women, life's a whole different ball game. We're talking about a system that's not just unfair, it's designed to erase who they are. Every rule, every restriction is another brick in the wall that keeps them trapped. But here's the thing, knowledge is power. The more we know about what's happening, the more we can do to help. Next time you're picking out your outfit or deciding on your career, remember there are women who can't make those choices. Your freedom, that's their wildest dream. So what can we do? Speak up, support organizations fighting for women's rights. Use your voice to shine a light on the dark corners of the world. Because every time you make a choice about your life, you're living the dream of a North Korean woman who can't.